Hi everyone, how's it going? It's Matt from Motoring Way. Firstly, apology, I haven't done an update like this in a very long time. Actually, a good couple of months, but been really busy trying to grow and expand the business. So this is taking a little bit of a sideline, but I thought I'd kind of get back to it and share some sort of interesting stories with you whenever I can. So just to give an update on the business, we've taken on another unit, same size as our big one, so it should get our stock level up to around 50 cars for sale at any given point, which is should hopefully mean that we're going to be busy. We've got another person on board now, so it takes us up to 3 full-time members of staff, plus myself. So we just took on a valeter this week. So that gives us a big helping hand in terms of the preparation of the cars and just get them online as quickly as possible. So I just thought I'd share a little update with you because it's not all sort of sunshine and rainbows in the industry. As you know, you get a kind of a mixed bag of different people, all different walks of life. But I just thought I'd share a story with you that's kind of happened today. Just to see if, we're some sort of big bad car dealer, or are we pretty reasonable, which I feel that obviously we're very reasonable. Got a bastard jacket on because it's bloody freezing in this office I'm sat in, and I can't afford to put the heating on all the time. So anyway, just to cut the long story short, so if we basically sell a car or take a deposit on a car, we always make people aware that the deposit is non-refundable if you don't show up, which I personally think that's fair enough, because we take a car off sale, and if anyone else comes to say, oh, can I buy that car, we always have to say no, because we've already got someone's money and someone's put a holding deposit on it. So we make that clear every time we take a deposit, and you either choose to put some money down to secure a vehicle or not, basically. I always do say though that it is refundable if you come after putting your money down. You come along and to the showroom and you're not happy with the condition of the vehicle, or you're not happy with the vehicle in any way for any particular reason. It could be the drive of it, whatever it may be. Then obviously we'll refund the money, and there'll be no hard feelings because you turned up. You showed, obviously you're committed to getting the vehicle. But anyway. We've had a deposit on our blue Vauxhall Mocha. We had that Monday, I believe it was. And basically, the guy, day before picking up the vehicle, decided that he changed his mind and he would like his deposit back. So we took £200 off him, just to let you know. That means then at that point, it's all systems go with our car. We make it a priority to make that one ready over anything else, because, someone's already showed a financial commitment, and, we want it gone, basically, and sold as quickly as possible. So anyway, the guy sent over £200 by bank transfer, and like I said, the day before he's due to collect it, he says he's changed his mind. So I've informed him of this over the phone after he rang me to ask for his deposit back. I said, look, I'm sorry, we're unable to give you a deposit back. It's the same as if you go and put the £200 deposit on, I don't know, a holiday, and the day before that, your flight's about to leave, you say, oh, actually, I don't want to go now, I've changed your mind. Can I have my my money back? And I'm pretty sure, you're not going to get anywhere with that. So, we're no different, really. And I think, like I said, it's fair, especially if, someone could come in and say, I want to buy that Vauxhall Mocha. We have to say, no, I'm sorry, we've already got someone's money as a holding deposit and given them first refusal. So, my opinion is that that's perfectly, reasonable to not refund the money in that circumstance if someone's just simply changed their mind. However, you guys might have a difference of opinion. Anyway, so after I politely explained that to him, I had a message the following day in regards to the whole situation. So let's have a quick look. I'll just read it out to you, just so you can have a picture and understanding what I deal with on a fairly regular basis, unfortunately. But you know, that's a type of industry, and I think anyone dealing with the general public will go through similar or same sort of scenarios. So this is what he decided to message me. Hi mate, I called you yesterday regarding the £200 I sent in for the Vauxhall Mocha. I get it mate, you run a business and I should have called you first really to check out the situation, but I now really need that money back. It was my missus that set up the application without my knowledge to get herself a car, and now my account has been hacked and the accounts have been cleared out of all the funds. I'm actually really desperate. I've also had it out with the brokers, as they shouldn't have even took a payment from my card without authorization. Now, just let you know, that is the broker he's referring to a finance company, because he got approved on finance for the loan for the car which he was financing. So that's just give you a bit of background there. And then he goes on to say that they advised her that the money was refundable. She didn't have it to spend, to be honest, and we could never afford it. I didn't find out about the transaction until the following day from the bank, hence the phone call. Please, is there anything that can be done, even if it's just half of it back? I'm desperate. So he's pulling on the heartstrings a little bit, and don't get me wrong, I don't like to keep anyone's money unnecessarily, but I've also got to look from a business point of view, and we're not a charity. We're not here to hold cars for people, because we've got a lot of outgoings every day. Basically, there's always money going up my bank for X, Y, or Z. So yeah, that's basically the first message that he sent me in relation to it. So this is my reply. What I've said there is, hi, if someone's taken that money from your bank without your knowledge, then you would need to contact your bank or take it up with the person who's gone into your bank to do a bank transfer. I'm very sorry that you feel that way, but just to recap, we've had a car off sale for a few days where we reject any interest as we take it as sold, which costs the business in potential sales. We also make the car priority and have pushed other cars back to get the car we believe to be sold in front of them. And if you book a lot of different products, once a transaction is done in terms of deposit, they're non-refundable, and unfortunately we work the same way. So I've said there, £200 doesn't cover the admin work that we went through sufficiently for us. We are currently reviewing the deposit amount to increase this in future. So in terms of that, the admin part of it, what I mean is that we process the sale on the system. We also have to send all the finance documents off to the finance company. And I did have about 3 or 4 different brokers at the time chasing me for this one customer, because he's shopped around in several different places. So that's my reply first of all. Okay, he also responds then to, I get that mate, and understandably I've spoken to the bank and also my missus about this, as she is in the ship now. The difference was no one spoke to you or your company prior to the money being sent over. She apparently inquired through 3 different lenders to get the best deal and rates, so 3 different brokers would have called you, and obviously that has made it worse, as it's made the car seem like a hot property. I fully understand the business element side of things and refer back to what you said earlier about the deposit. She wasn't aware that it was a deposit. She thought it was just a holding fee, just to give you confidence, and was advised she could change her mind at any point and get the fee back if her mind was changed. They said the dealer was flexible and fair. So I, like I said, relayed the message to the finance companies at the time of them calling me that the deposits are non-refundable for no-shows. And obviously he feels that it's not flexible or fair, that we think that he shouldn't have his deposit back. The thing is, what he's saying in terms of his partner's done it all, that would be incorrect unless you can put on his voice, because in terms of like the data protection and giving out information, they would only have been able to quote him if the finance was for him, and obviously not her. She wouldn't be able to do it on his behalf. So that's questionable at best. Okay, so my reply to that was, we're flexible and fair. We believe it's fair that if a deposit is made and someone the day before the car is due to be collected decides to change their mind due to no fault of our own, the deposit, which is a small amount compared to our running costs, is then lost. All three brokers that you spoke to was told the same when they called. I would suggest the next car that you intend on purchasing, you view it before making any financial transaction. We don't have anything else to discuss regarding the matter. I'm sorry if you feel that you should get your deposit back. However, I'm sure you wouldn't feel that way if you were self-employed or had this done to you. I wish you all the best with the car search. So that's my final kind of message to him, to try and make it clear, that we can't keep going on around and around circles in regards to it. So then I had another message. The last one is, there's a difference between a mind change and someone doing something behind your back! Exclamation mark. Not quite sure what he means by that. I get what you're saying, but yes, I'm self-employed actually, so this has hit my pocket very hard considering I'm living from paycheck to paycheck. And yes, I have been in situations like yourself where I've had no choice to offer refunds if the customer isn't happy, as the last thing I want is slander on my name. And at the end of the day, if the customer isn't happy, it can feel like a theft. So there might be a minority, I think, out there which would agree with this customer. But like I said, in my opinion, I know anyone who's self-employed probably will, understand how frustrating. I know there's like tattoo artists, beauticians, hairdressers, all taking deposits off customers, and customers not showing up. They've lost their time and obviously their money that they should have had. So the bills don't stop because your customer's not coming. They keep on rolling. So let me know what your thoughts are, guys. And like I said, are we in the wrong in your opinion, or do you think that we've been perfectly reasonable? And that gentleman is trying to pull a fast one and trying to get his money back, when realistically you should have thought about that before, like I said, making any financial commitment to the car or to us. So let me know what your thoughts, guys. All the best.